Harper Wave and Harper Audio present Being Texan, Essays, Recipes, and Advice for the Lone Star Way of Life by the editors of Texas Monthly. Read by Matt Godfrey, Luis Selgas, Coleen Marlo, Michael Crouch, Karissa Vacker, Megan Tusing, Charlie Kevin, Ramon de Ocampo, Janina Edwards, and Soneela Nankani. A note before we begin. For the recipes mentioned in the last section of the book and a list of contributor bios, don't forget to download the accompanying enhancement PDF from your audiobook provider or go directly to www.harpercollins.com/audio/Being Texan. The rosebuds here endure heat and frost and sprout new hearts in every spring's leaf. Whether planted by concrete or field, today or yesterday, deep purple to fall's beckoning gold, drawing in all the wandering bees to the feast of a Texas shade, this ever-promising bloom, this sanctuary of disparate bodies, worshipped in breath and lone-starred skies, welcomes us into its arms in the swell of cicada cry. Deborah Deep Mouton.
Introduction. What does it mean to be Texan? By Dan Goodgame. 2 centuries ago, homes and businesses across the American South could be seen freshly abandoned, with a sign on the door that read, "Gone to Texas." Their former occupants often fled misfortune, or the law, and sought a fresh start in a place that promised great opportunity and adventure, at least if you were white. Texas fired the imagination of Americans like no place other than perhaps California, its only real peer in size and self-regard, but one that now, in a typical week, is losing to Texas some 1,600 migrants, many of them well-educated, along with the headquarters of marquee companies such as Charles Schwab, Hewlett-Packard Enterprise, and Oracle. Today, more than a third of Texans were born elsewhere, up from a record low of about 25% in 1940. That proportion is rising rapidly as thousands more arrive each week, from locations as far-flung as Los Angeles and Lagos, Lucknow and Leon. I am among those migrants, a proud Mississippian by birth and upbringing, but also happily a Texan for the past dozen years. I work in Austin and enjoy its energy, but live with my wife in San Antonio, a beautiful, friendly, historic Tejano-majority city that we love. When friends visit, we have a strict requirement that they cycle with us down the river to visit the Spanish missions, ride horses in the nearby hill country, and shoot clay pigeons at the skeet range within earshot of our house. I've been fascinated by Texas from age 8, when my family took a leisurely drive across it en route to visit relatives in California. We toured the Alamo and Big Bend National Park and scarfed down what for us were exotic delights such as tacos de lengua and smoked brisket. I knew I'd be back. Some 2 decades later, writing for Time magazine, I covered the campaign and then the presidency of George H.W. Bush. I became friendly with many of his Texas allies and rivals. I got to know the Lone Star State, visiting its wildly varied regions, from the subtropical Rio Grande Valley to the piney woods along the Louisiana border, to rugged parts of the Panhandle that get as much snow as Philadelphia. I also came to admire a magazine called Texas Monthly. Founded in 1973, TM has vividly chronicled the current events and culture of Texas, including the ways that newcomers have constantly changed what it means to be Texan, in every sphere from politics to music. Today, I'm proud to serve as the magazine's editor-in-chief and to present this book on the state's many pleasures and its evolution. In today's Texas, cowboys still tend cattle, and sometimes perish while saving their herds from range fires.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?